Hey you, everybody, welcome to the best fails of the year. Get ready to laugh your socks off. We've scoured the internet, checked out your hilarious submissions, and compiled the most epic fails ever caught on camera. From slip and slides gone wrong to trampoline tricks that'll make you wince, we've got it all. But be warned, this is serious business, people. We're talking about the Try Not to Laugh challenge, and let me tell you, it's no easy feat. So grab your snacks, settle in, and prepare to witness some seriously funny fails. Remember, try not to laugh. Alright, first up, we've got a classic summer fail. You know, those inflatable slip and slides. They look all fun and games until someone decides to get a little too ambitious. And by ambitious, I mean they end up launching themselves into orbit. This guy, oh man, this guy, he's got the running start, the determined look in his eye, and then bam! He hits that slippery plastic like a greased watermelon seed. See you later! You can practically hear the air leave his lungs on impact. And the way he just lays there for a second contemplating life choices. Comedy gold, I tell ya. But the best part, his buddies doubled over with laughter. Hey, what are friends for, right? Just remember folks, safety first, or at least try to land in the kiddie pool next time. Next up, we're headed to the backyard for some trampoline action. Now, trampolines are like magnets for disaster, am I right? 1 minute you're bouncing, feeling like a rock star, the next minute you're face planting into the netting. This next clip, oh boy, this one's a doozy. We've got a group of friends clearly feeling fearless, attempting some kind of synchronized jumping routine. I'm talking flips, I'm talking twists, I'm talking a whole lot of potential energy gone wrong, and sure enough, just as they reach the peak of their jump, everything falls apart. Limbs are flying, bodies are colliding, and someone definitely just landed on their head. I hope they have good insurance. The aftermath is a beautiful mess of tangled limbs and bewildered expressions. You gotta hand it to them though, they definitely achieved liftoff, just not in the way they were hoping for. Alright, let's hit the streets for some skateboarding action. Now I've tried skateboarding and let's just say it's not my forte. I'm more of a walk and chew gum at the same time kind of guy. But these folks, they're fearless. They're shredding it up, doing tricks, defying gravity. Or at least they're trying to. This next clip features a dude who's clearly got skills, I'll give him that. He's attempting some kind of grind on a handrail, looking all smooth and confident. But then, oh no, the dreaded slip-up. That moment when the board decides to go rogue and leaves him hanging, literally. He's flailing, he's twisting, he's desperately trying to regain his balance, but it's no use. Gravity always wins in the end, and the sound of that impact, let's just say I felt that one all the way from here. Time to cool off with some pool party fun. Who doesn't love a good cannonball, right? The bigger the splash, the better. But sometimes those poolside antics can go seriously south. This next clip features a group of friends living it up at a pool party. Music's blasting, the sun is shining, and everyone's feeling good. Until that is, one guy decides to show off his diving skills. Now, I'm no expert, but I'm pretty sure belly flops are not part of any official diving competition. And this guy, oh man, he achieves peak belly flop. He launches himself off the diving board with the grace of a baby giraffe learning to walk. The sound of his stomach slapping the water is like a sonic boom. I bet they felt that one in the next county, and the look on his face afterwards? Priceless. A mix of pain, embarrassment, and the realization that maybe, just maybe, diving isn't his thing. Alright, time to hit the gym, or maybe not, after you see this next clip. We've all been there, right? Trying to impress at the gym, lifting a little heavier than we probably should. This guy, he's got the weightlifting belt, the determined scowl, the whole shebang. He's going for a new personal best on the bench press. The crowd is going wild. Okay, maybe not, but you can practically hear his inner hype man cheering him on. He lowers the bar, muscles straining, and then... uh-oh, that's the sound of something snapping. And I'm not talking about his willpower. Let's just say, dropping a barbell on your chest is not the recommended way to build those pecs. The look on his face is a mixture of shock, pain, and the sinking realization that he might need a bigger spotter next time. Remember folks, safety first! And always lift within your limits, unless you're going for a world record in awkward gym injuries. Get ready to groove because it's dance time. Or should I say, dance disaster time. We've all been there, right? Feeling the music, letting loose on the dance floor, only to realize that maybe our moves are better suited for a different kind of audience. This next clip features a group of friends letting loose at a party. The music's pumping, the lights are flashing, and everyone's feeling good. Until, that is, one guy decides to bust out his signature move. Now, I'm not sure what this move is called, but it involves a lot of flailing limbs, questionable hip thrusts, and a complete disregard for the laws of physics. It's like watching a windmill having a seizure, and then the inevitable happens. He loses his balance, trips over his own feet, and goes crashing to the ground. The best part? He takes out a table full of snacks on his way down. Smooth move, buddy. Alright, time to get our chef hats on. We're about to embark on a culinary journey that might not go exactly as planned. Or maybe some fire extinguishers after you see this next clip. Trust me, you'll want to be prepared. We've all been there, right? The kitchen can be a place of joy and laughter, but also unexpected surprises. Trying out a new recipe, feeling confident in our culinary skills, thinking we've got it all under control only to realize that maybe we should have stuck with instant ramen. The disappointment is real. This next clip features a home cook who's clearly bitten off more than they can chew. The stress is palpable. They're attempting to make some kind of elaborate dish, with multiple steps and ingredients, with flames and smoke and more ingredients than I can count. It's a recipe for disaster. But something tells me they skipped a few pages in the cookbook, maybe even the most important ones. Because what starts as a promising culinary adventure quickly descends into a full-blown kitchen inferno. It's chaos. Flames are shooting out of the pan, smoke is billowing everywhere, and the situation is getting out of hand, and the fire alarm is going off like a siren song. It's a scene straight out of a disaster movie. The look on the cook's face is a mixture of panic, confusion, and sheer disbelief at the unfolding chaos, and the dawning realization that they might have to order takeout tonight. Sometimes it's the only option left. Remember folks, when it comes to cooking, always have a fire extinguisher handy, safety first, and maybe a backup plan, because you never know when your culinary dreams might go up in smoke. Get ready to ride because it's time for some bike action. Whether you're a seasoned cyclist or just starting out, there's always something new to learn and laugh about when it comes to biking. Or maybe time to invest in some training wheels after you see this next clip. Balancing on two wheels isn't as easy as it looks, and sometimes it takes a few wobbles to get it right. We've all been there, right? Those moments when you think you've got it, only to find yourself on the ground, laughing it off with friends. Cruising along on our bikes, feeling the wind in our hair, only to realize that maybe our balance isn't as good as we thought it was. It's all part of the adventure. This next clip features a group of friends enjoying a leisurely bike ride through the park. They're having a great time, soaking in the beautiful day. The sun is shining, the birds are singing, and everyone's enjoying the scenery. It's the perfect day for a ride. Until that is, one rider decides to take a shortcut. Sometimes the urge to explore can lead us off the beaten path. Now I'm all for efficiency, but this shortcut involves riding over a patch of gravel, which can be tricky to navigate, which, as we all know, is like riding over a bed of marbles. It's a challenge even for the most experienced riders. And sure enough, just as our rider hits the gravel, disaster strikes. It's a moment of pure chaos. The bike goes one way, the rider goes another, and the laws of physics have a field day. It's a sight to behold. There's flailing limbs, there's a cloud of dust, and there's the unmistakable sound of metal meeting pavement. Ouch, it's a tough lesson learned. Let's just say, next time they'll be sticking to the paved path. Sometimes the scenic route isn't worth the risk. Get ready for some cuteness overload because it's time for some pet pranks. Now, we all love our furry friends, but let's be honest, they can be a little clumsy sometimes. And by clumsy, I mean they provide endless entertainment for us humans. This next clip features a mischievous cat who's clearly the king or queen of pranks in their household. They've got that look in their eye, the one that says, "I'm about to wreak havoc and you're going to love it," and wreak havoc they do. Whether it's batting at a dangling toy and completely missing, getting stuck in a cardboard box that's way too small, or attempting to jump onto a surface and misjudging the distance by a mile, this cat is a master of comedic timing. The best part? They seem completely unfazed by their own clumsiness. They'll just shake it off, give you a look that says, "What? This was all part of my plan," and then proceed to do it all over again. Bundle up because it's time for some winter wonderland fun. Winter brings out the child in all of us, doesn't it? The crisp air, the sparkling snowflakes, and the joy of seeing everything blanketed in white. Or maybe time to invest in some snow tires after you see this next clip. Driving in winter can be a real challenge, and it's always better to be safe than sorry. We've all been there, right? Walking on a fresh layer of snow, feeling like we're in a winter wonderland, only to have our dreams of a perfect stroll shattered by a hidden patch of ice. Only to realize that beneath that pristine surface lies a sheet of ice just waiting to send us sprawling. It's a reminder that winter beauty often comes with hidden dangers. This next clip features a group of friends enjoying a snowy day out. They're making the most of the season, embracing the cold and turning it into an opportunity for fun. They're bundled up in their winter gear, throwing snowballs, building snowmen, and creating memories that will last a lifetime, and generally living their best winter lives. There's something magical about the camaraderie that comes with shared winter activities. Until, that is, one of them decides to take a shortcut across a particularly icy patch of sidewalk. It's a decision that seems innocent enough at first. Now I'm all for shortcuts, but this one is just asking for trouble. Sometimes the quickest path isn't the safest. And sure enough, just as our friend takes a step onto the ice, their feet fly out from under them, and they go down in a blaze of flailing limbs and surprised yelps. It's a classic winter mishap, and they go down in a blaze of flailing limbs and surprised yelps. The unexpectedness of it all makes it even more hilarious. The best part? They're friends who were busy filming the whole thing instead of, warning them about the ice. It's all in good fun though. Hey, what are friends for, right? To capture those embarrassing moments for posterity. After all, these are the moments that make winter unforgettable. Well folks, there you have it. The most epic fails of the year, all in one place. I hope you enjoyed watching those hilarious mishaps as much as I did. Remember, life's too short to be serious all the time. So embrace the fails, laugh at yourself, and never stop trying new things. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed these hilarious fails. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more funny videos. See you next time.